And I don't got my mic on, so I don't know how this audio is gonna be, but it's my first time coming to Oak Alley Plantation. It's a plantation right where I live at, from Vassar, Louisiana. I've never been here. My girl was in town, we wanted to do something, decided to stay in the house and work out, so we better check it out. Let's go. Aggravated already. It says Stewart family graveyard right here. My mom's original last name is Stewart. My grandfather's name is Stewart. It gotta be some roots. It gotta be some type of connection. So I'm just already kind of aggravated, but we're gonna see what's going on. I'm gonna be open-minded about this whole experience. All right, so back in Houston, and I'm using one of our rooms that's further away from the washing machine because my girl is washing clothes, so I didn't want the washing machine to affect the audio, so I just can't sit in here. But we drove back to Texas, just left Louisiana. I went home, see my family, see some friends, got some good work in. And I took the time to visit Oak Alley, and I wanted to give a conclusion of what I thought of my visit to the plantation. Now mind you, I'm from Vassar, Louisiana. If you don't know where that's at, go and Google it. You'll see that Oak Alley is literally in my backyard. It's 5 minutes from my house, and that's probably one of 4 plantations that's within a 15-minute span from my house along the road. That whole area was full of slaves. So it just made me think, and it made me pay attention to what's really going on in the community today. And what I've learned from visiting Oak Alley, and I want to visit all of the plantation, is that the slaves moved right next to the plantations that they were born on. So most of the people that live in my community are directly descendants of slaves. The way we talk, the food we eat, the way we do certain things, some of our customs, some of our culture is exactly the same as they were explaining it to me in Oak Alley. Now I've seen a bunch of tourists visiting Oak Alley, but the tourists didn't know that I was from the community. And I just seen everything, and I was just shocked to see how similar things were back then and how things are today. What really messed me up was the last owner of the plantation, last name was Stewart, and my mama's maiden name is Stewart. Now, my mama grew up on Evergreen Plantation. There's a plantation that's further down the road. So I don't know, but my grandfather's last name was Stewart. My mama's last name was Narcisse. So just seeing how close that was to home really messed me up. And my girl Yaya even seen a Togolese name on the wall. So it just showed me so much. It really helped me realize how close we are to Africa and how we're basically the same. But it was a good experience. You know, I've matured in a place to where I don't get mad about things anymore that much. I try to understand them. And what I understood was that slavery was real. And everyone that I talked to from home, I got this response: I don't care about what happened at those plantations. I'm not interested in knowing what happened at those plantations. Let's burn it. Or they should burn the plantations. But if you burn it, I don't agree with that. I agree you should know where you've been so you can know where you're going. If you burn the plantation, that take away all of that history, and you don't know what your people went through. And I think people will value life more. I think people would really pay attention to their actions if they knew what their ancestors went through. I really believe that. So don't burn it. Learn from it. And don't repeat the process. But what I see right now is a lot of us is repeating the process. And we're still enslaved. We're just not in the change. We're enslaved in the brain. We're enslaved in the way we think. We don't critically think for ourselves. And we let old people that felt that we were less than people determine how we should act. When we're brilliant. They built the Oak Alley with clay from the river. That was black people. They built the levees. That was black people. And they got buried in those same levees and those riverbanks. So what I'm saying is that we focus so much on material things and we focus on trying to one-up one another that we don't understand that we're in the same boat. I don't care if your house is bigger than the next or you got a better car than the next person. It's a car. It gets you from point A to B. It's a house. It shelters you from the elements of the earth. But at the end of the day, that's all it is. But people are real things. And we really have to start understanding who we are as people so we can start flourishing as a people. Now, I said I didn't get upset, but I was in my feelings a little bit from this one thing. It was different groups of people. It was some Spanish people, I'll just say there was some Europeans, there were some local white people, there was some black people, there was people from all over the place, from Asia. And the European people, I knew what they were saying because I speak a little bit of French and a little bit of Spanish. And I felt sometimes that they were amazed by what their ancestors done. Like, they were like, oh, we feel sorry for the people that what they done, but this is amazing. Look how beautiful this is. They were like just giving credit to the slave owners. That didn't sit well with me, but how can I blame them? So I just want you to know, man, that this world is shaky, it's scary, it's wicked. History has said that, and it's still going on today. But learn from the past so you can make yourself a better future. That's my take on visiting Oak Alley. See you on the next vlog.